Hey everyone, welcome to my lecture. Today we are going to solve exercise 4.4, question number 3 till question number 8, division method questions. So let's start with the first question. It's question number 3 and we have our first polynomial, which is a square plus a minus 2, and the second is a cube plus 2a square plus a plus 2. Now how are we going to solve division method questions? So it's pretty easy. First look at the second polynomial and its first term, that is a cube. Now look at the first polynomial and its first term, that is a square. So if we take a cube and divide that with a square, we get only a. So that means that a cube is greater than a square. So if we have a polynomial whose first term is greater than the first polynomial, which first term is not greater, then we are going to put the greater polynomial inside the division method. Okay, so we're going to put it inside. It will act as the dividend, while our polynomial which is smaller will act as the divisor. And now what will we do? After we have divided the first term of the second and the first polynomial, we get a. So we're going to put that into the quotient position. Now, after putting that into the quotient position, what are we going to do? We are going to multiply this single a with the first term, then with the second term, and with the third term. So that results in a cube plus a square minus 2a. So we're gonna change the sign. So when the sign is changed, a cube and a cube cancel each other out. Plus 2a square minus a square results in a square. Then we have positive a with positive 2a, that is 3a, and 2 will just come down as it is. After that we have a square plus 3a plus 2. So if our power is greater than or equal to the power of the divisor, then we're going to keep on dividing unless the power is smaller. Do you get what I mean? For example, here the power is a square. This is a square. So if the polynomial's power is a cube, I'll keep on dividing them. If it is a square, then I'll still keep on dividing them until the power of my polynomial is smaller than that of my divisor. Then what we will do, we will multiply both of them. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. After that, what we do, we have a square divided by a square, that results in 1. So we added 1 in the quotient position. Now 1 will be multiplied throughout all of these terms, that results in the same all over again. So the sign will be changed. A square minus a square will get cancelled. Plus 3a minus a results to 2a, and plus results to 4. So here we have 2a plus 4. Now is the power greater than our first polynomial's power? No. Is it equal to that? No, it is smaller than that. Now that means that we're going to use this as our new divisor, and this polynomial will act as our dividend. But before doing that, what is the common between these two terms? It is 2. So we can write this expression as 2 bracket a plus 2. Now we will remove the common value. So we're going to take a plus 2 as our new divisor. So here, that is why I got a plus 2, and inside I added a square plus a minus 2 because its power is greater than that of a. Now a square divided by a results in a, so I put a in the quotient position. After that, a will be multiplied with the first term and a will be multiplied with the second. When you change the sign, a square and a square get cancelled. Plus a minus 2a results in negative a and negative 2. So here we have negative a subtracted from negative 2. Now we need to add negative 1. Why? Because what is the common between these two? It is negative. The sign is negative. So we can take the common negative and we can write a plus 2. So then a plus 2 will come down below, and a plus 2 and a plus 2 will cancel each other out after the sign changes. So that results in 0. So that means that our HCF is a plus 2, which was acting as our new divisor. So this is the answer to question number 3. Now let's move on to question number 4. Here, the first polynomial is x cube plus 2x square minus 4x minus 8, and the second is 2x cube plus 7x square plus 4x minus 4. Now let's look at the terms. Here we have x cube and here we have 2x cube. So if you take 2x cube and divide it with x cube, you get 2 only. So that means that our second term, our second polynomial is greater than the first. So we're going to put it inside, which will act as the dividend, while our polynomial whose power is smaller will act as the divisor. Now 2x cube divided by x cube results in 2. So let's put 2 in the quotient position. After doing that, 2 will be multiplied with the first term, then with the second, the third, and the fourth. So this means we will have 2x cube, and then we will get 4x square, and then we will get negative 8x and negative 16. Now the sign will be changed. So 2x cube and 2x cube will cancel each other out. Plus minus results to minus, but the sign will be added. It will be positive. So we will have 3x square and then plus 12x plus 12. So still our power is now smaller. Our power is now smaller. So that means that we are going to find the common. So let's write the polynomial here. We have 3x square plus 12x plus 12. So what is the common between these three terms? It is 3. So we can write x square plus 3 fours are 12, and like this. By removing the common value, this will be x square plus 4x plus 4. So this will act as our new divisor, and this polynomial will act as our dividend. So that is why I put the polynomial inside and my divisor outside. Now what is x cube divided by x square? That results to x. So we had put x into the quotient position. Now x will be multiplied throughout this first term, then the second and the third. That results in x cube plus 4x square plus 4x. The sign will get changed. So positive to negative, positive to negative, positive to negative, and positive to negative. After that, 2x square will be subtracted with 4x square. That leaves us with negative 2x square. Then we will have negative 8x, and negative 8 will just be carried down. Okay, so now we have the power which is equal. So if we get negative 2x square and divide that with x square, we will get negative 2. So we will put negative 2 into the quotient position. After putting negative 2 into the quotient position, we will multiply it throughout this polynomial, which is acting as the divisor. So after this 2 is multiplied throughout this polynomial, what will we get? We will get 2x square plus 8x plus 8. Now the sign will be changed. So all of these will be cancelled and the resultant is 0. So what does that leave us with? That means that our new divisor, which was x square plus 4x plus 4, will be the answer to our question. This will be our HCF. That is why this is the answer. Now let's move on to question number 5. Now some questions are going to get really tricky, but I'll try my best to make sure you all understand those questions. So we have the first polynomial, which is 2x cubed plus x square minus x minus 2. And then we have 3x cubed minus x square plus x minus 3. So if let's assume we have 3x cubed and we divide that with 2x cubed. Okay, x cube and x cube will get cancelled, but 3 cannot be divided by 2. So what can we do such that the factors of the first term can be divisible by the first? So how can we do that? So the first term is all right, but the second term will be multiplied by 2. The whole term will be multiplied by 2. That leaves us with 6x cubed minus 2x square minus 2x minus 6. So this is our new polynomial. Now obviously we know that 6x cube divided by 2x cube will result in 3. So we will put this in the dividend position and our smaller power term in the divisor position. Now when we divide both of these first term, we get 3, so it will be in the quotient position. it will be multiplied throughout the first term, the second term, the third and the fourth, which results into this. So when we change the sign, 6x cube and 6x cube will get cancelled, and negative negative results in positive. So we will have negative 5x square plus 5x. Okay, after achieving negative 5x square plus 5x, let's write it here just so you guys can understand. What is the common between these two? It is negative 5. So if we take negative 5 out here, then we can write x square minus x. So our new divisor will be x square minus x because we are going to remove the common term. After writing x square minus x, we can place that into the divisor position, and then this polynomial, it will be in the dividend position. Now, what is 2x cube divided by x square? That results in 2x. That results in 2x. That is why we put that into the quotient position. Now it will be multiplied throughout the first term and multiplied throughout the second. After that, we will have 2x cube minus 2x square. The sign will get changed. They will cancel each other out, and then we will have 3x square minus x minus 2. So still our power isn't greater, but it is equal to the power of the first term. So 3x square divided by x square results in 3, and we will write positive 3 here. So positive 3 is in our quotient position. So we will multiply it with this polynomial. After doing that, we will get 3x square negative 3x. The sign will get changed and they will cancel each other out. Now what will we get in the end? In the end, we get 2x minus 2. Now after getting 2x minus 2, you can clearly notice that there is a common value between these two terms, which is 2. So we can write x minus 1. So x minus 1 will now act as our new divisor, and this polynomial, it will be placed inside to act as the dividend. So x square divided by x is x. So let's place x in the quotient position, then multiply it with these both terms. We get x square minus x. Both of these will cancel each other out as the sign will change, positive to negative and negative to positive. After that, we will get 0. So what will be our answer? X minus 1 will be our answer because it is the new divisor which helped us obtain the answer 0. So this is the answer. Now let's move on to question number 7. Here the first term is 2x cube plus 6x plus x plus 3, and the second is x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 6. How are we going to solve this? So here look at the first term, here look at the second. Let's take the first term and divide that with the second term. We get 2. So this means that the first term is greater than the second. So we're going to put this as it will act as the dividend, and our second term will act as the divisor. So we will put 2 in the quotient position because we divided both of them, and then it will be multiplied throughout this polynomial. Okay, so after being multiplied throughout this polynomial, we will get 2x cube plus 6x square plus 4x plus 6. The sign will be changed. So 2x cube and 6x square will cancel each other out, and we will have negative 3x minus 3. So negative 3x minus 3. The common value between these both terms is negative 3. So we can write x plus 1, as negative and negative results in positive. So x plus 1 will be our new divisor, and this polynomial which is acting as our divisor will go into the dividend position. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? After that, x cube divided by x results in x square. So that means if we place x square right here, it will act as the quotient. So it will be multiplied throughout our polynomial, which is x and 1. After that, we will have x cube plus x square. Sign gets changed and the x cube will get cancelled. After that, 3x square minus x square results in what? It results in 2x square, and 2x will just get dropped down. So here we have 2x square plus 2x. The common value between both is 2x, so we can write x plus 1. So after removing the common value, which is 2x, we will get x plus 1. So x plus 1 will get dropped down below, and x plus 1 will be just drag down here. So x plus 1 and x minus 1, both of them will get cancelled. So we will have 0. And x plus 1 gets dropped down here because if you look, x and x both will get divided. They result in 1. So I'll just write 1 here. Now 1 multiply this whole polynomial, it results in that same polynomial. So that is why it got dragged down here. The sign got changed and the resultant is 0. So as you know, our HCF will be the divisor which helped us get the answer 0. So that is x plus 1. So we will just write x plus 1 as our HCF. Now let's move on to question number 8. The first polynomial is 24x power 4 minus 2x3 minus 60x square minus 32x. This is the first polynomial. Then the second is 18x power 4 minus 6x power 3 minus 39x square minus 18x. Now we already know that these numbers are very large, so we can't divide with these such long numbers, so it will be very difficult for us. So we need to find the common value between these two terms. Looking at the first term, you can see that we have x, so we're gonna take common x because it is the least power. We're gonna take that first. After that we have 24, that is divisible by 2, that results in 12. 2 is divisible by 2, 60 is divisible by 2, 32 is divisible by 2. So we're gonna take 2x as our common value. After taking 2x as our common value, we're gonna divide all of these numbers by 2x. That results in this polynomial. So after removing the common value, this will be our new polynomial. And in the second polynomial, we have 18x power 4, 6x power 3, 39x square, and 18x. So we need to find the common between these four terms. So that is 3x. So all of these terms will get divided by 3. So that leaves us with this polynomial. Now after achieving these both polynomials, we need to find out which polynomial is greater. So by just taking a short glance, you can see that the first polynomial is greater. Why? Because the coefficient is larger. So we're gonna put this greater polynomial inside such that it acts as the dividend, and our smaller polynomial so that it acts as our divisor. Now 12 divided by 6 will be 2. So 2 will act as a quotient and it will be multiplied throughout this entire polynomial. After that we get 12x cubed minus 4x square minus 26x minus 12. So the sign gets changed. Positive to negative, negative to positive. So we will have 3x square minus 4x minus 4. Now look, we have 3x square. If you look at the degree is smaller than that of x cube. So this polynomial will act as our divisor, while this polynomial will act now as our dividend. So look, x cube divided by 3x square, that results in 2x. 2x is our quotient. Multiply that with this whole polynomial, you get 6x cube minus 8x square minus 8x. Now change the sign, both of these will get cancelled. Minus plus is minus, but the sign will be positive. Why? Because it is with the greater coefficient. So here we get 6x square minus 5x minus 6. Now the degree is same, it is equal, so we need to still keep on dividing until the degree is smaller. So 6x square divided by 3x square, you get 2. So 2 is the quotient, it will be multiplied throughout this entire polynomial. We get 6x square minus 8x minus 8. Just change the signs, then you will have 3x plus 2. Now here our coefficient is the same, but our power is smaller. So that means that this will be acting as our new divisor, while this polynomial will be acting as our dividend. It will be our dividend. After that, what will happen is that 3x square will be divided by 3x, that results in x as our quotient, and then we will have 3x square plus 2x. Just change the signs and then you get negative 6x minus 4. So just let's write that real quick. Negative 6x minus 4. What is the common between these two? It is negative 2. Why? Because this is the divisor which led us to our answer being 0. So we're gonna write HCF is equal to 3x plus 2.